My pastor, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Pastor, what do you have to say about the missing Chinese doctors?
The missing Chinese doctor. Let me tell you something. Normally, I don't do this. But I have to say this. Why? Because things that is happening in this country need to be addressed. How can the federal government of Nigeria say that the Chinese doctor that they invited, the 15 of them, that they did not see them? This is the first time in history that we are hearing such rubbish. That you invited people from their country, you said that they are in this country to bring about solution to this pandemic, and the next thing you are telling us that you did not see them. It is a shame on the minister of health for him to say that he did not know the whereabouts of the Chinese doctors. Then the next thing, they were now saying that they don't even know if all of them are doctors. What is happening in this country? Do you know that other countries look at Nigeria and they will be laughing at us? Why would they know the whereabouts of the Chinese doctors when the president is older than the country? This country where you find out that police will be doing the work of road safety. This country where you discover that even VIO, vehicle inspector officers, they don't even know their work. They will be doing the work of a soldier. This country, a whole lot is happening in this country until we try to make a change with the youth. It is time for us to come out and start saying the truth. How can you tell me that you did not see this 15 Chinese doctor that you invited? Meaning, if 50, you cannot take care of 15 persons, what about the 180 million Nigerians? Meaning we are not safe. It's a sign that we are not safe in this country. How can you invite people to a country? First, you are saying that you don't even know. The minister of health was saying that he don't even know if they are all here because of the coronavirus. What kind of rubbish statement is that? What is happening to our leaders? Why una dey do like say they massage una head? Do you people una dey match una brain dey waka? I don't want to insult the elder, but what is happening in this country? How can you say that the people you invited for their country, you don't have their profile? Now that you are looking for them, are you saying that you are not supposed to have their phone number? Okay, are they not supposed to be supervised by the Minister of Health? What about the NCDC? Are they not supposed to be working with the NCDC? These are questions that we need to be asking. This government, I will not lie to you, this government is the most confused government I have ever seen in history of Nigeria. A whole lot of trending matters, a whole lot of things that is happening. You discover that it is only God that will save us from the hand of this government. What do you expect? When the presidency could not even present any certificate, this is the only country where you discover that the president will be a school start holder, but the vice president will be a professor. Meaning, someone that is well read is working with someone that did not even read anything at all. So that is the irony of life. I don't understand what is happening in this country. Same way they invited 15 persons, the next thing they say some of them are planting isolation centers. Are you telling us we don't have capable hands in Nigeria to plant isolation center? The same way they invited these Chinese people, you will find out that most of them are not even doctors. Some of them are not even, they don't even have the knowledge just because they are white. Why are we sure that we are not still being colonized by the white people? What is happening in this country? You invited them. Why? Because you have turned coronavirus to a business. When will this coronavirus trade stop in Nigeria? When will it stop? Other countries are explaining how people in isolation center are feeling. Go and check Nigeria isolation center. People are dancing. Why? Because they don't even have virus. I'm even doubting now if there's coronavirus in Nigeria, because coronavirus in Nigeria is not a business and it's not a politics in this country. I don't understand what is going on in this country. Imagine Kogi State now. Kogi State and Cross River, Calabar, they did not allow NCDC to come to their state to do their yeye test because they will find out that some people have coronavirus. But are you aware that those two states that did not agree, and NCDC, I mean, what is their name, to go to their state, are you aware that those states there's no coronavirus? So the government is now making this thing to be like a scam. But time will tell. Only God will judge us and will be vindicated. Bad governance that we are experiencing today will be a thing of the past. If we all share this video, please share this video, make it go viral. We must be secured in this country. Anyway, what do I even know? Am I not just a comedian? What do I even know? I beg, they don't try. They don't pay their dues now. They don't try.